Our introduction today was produced by Farah, our 11-year-old daughter, whose name means joy in Swahili. She had these chilies when I came in from work one day. She said, "Mommy, I wanted to surprise you with a stop motion introduction for your 5 Q&A. Please help me to say thank you to Farah." Hello there, friends and family. A very warm welcome to you all. I hope you all are doing well. And if you have been affected by the COVID-19, remember that the family of Nanaaba's Kitchen, which is 100,000 plus members, are keeping you in our prayers and wishing you well. Today, the children are home, so I'm going to be cooking up some crepes for lunch. And while I'm doing that, I will be answering some of your questions that you asked on the community page. Now I need some flour, so let me grab that. So I've got my flour here, and that brings me to my first question from Becky Erity. You're asking if I am married to a Ghanaian and how long I have been in the US. So Becky, I am married to an East African from Tanzania. He's currently behind the camera and he's winking one eye at me. He's a really cool dude. I really like him. I even love him. And I've lived in the United States for 15 plus years. A quick introduction to the few ingredients I'll be using for these savory crepes. So I have some salt, this is fried onions, and then I also have my over-ripened plantain, some olive oil, I also have my 3 eggs, and some flour. Empress Nia, you are asking where I met my husband, and I met him here in the United States. So I'm cutting my over-ripened plantain and just putting them into the blender, because we're going to blend everything before we start cooking the actual crepes. So I have one very well ripened plantain in here, and my next ingredient will be these 3 eggs, yolk and the whites, everything together. And here are my fried onions. This is a savory kind of crepes. This is some olive oil, and what the olive oil will do is it will create this sort of airiness, and that will help with the eggs to make our crepes really light. Of course, we want to season, and here's a pinch of salt. So I'm going to add a cup of flour. There's that. And I'm going to measure some milk. And friends, we use 1.5 cups of 2% milk. You may even use whole milk, that will work as well. And it's a good idea to have your milk and your eggs at room temperature. So Anita Chimesi Mensah is asking how I'm able to respond to every comment with an actual written comment or response instead of using an emoji. So to me, your comments are an opportunity for me to engage with you, my friends and family. For instance, let's talk about the Dodo What video. So when I put out my chicken stew video, lots of you guys had questions. There was a lot of comparison too with the Dodo What and the Ghanaian chicken stew, and that gave me the opportunity to do some research, and the Dodo What, my first attempt at cooking Dodo What, was born in a video. So I really value all your comments, so continue to comment, continue to watch these videos, like and share them, and let's continue to be a family and have conversation, great conversation. Let's blend this bad boy or bad girl. And you may always use a bowl and a whisk and just whisk all your ingredients to combine them, but using the blender helps to really aerate the mixture, meaning it forces air into the mixture, and it creates very fluffy and light crepes. And those are the kind of crepes you should always aim for: light, fluffy, aerated, silky, and smooth. So the next question is from Kay Maribia. You're asking if I'm a cook or chef by profession, and if not, what is my day job and how many children do I have? And to answer your question, Kay, I am not a chef or cook by profession because I haven't had formal training just yet. I'm working on that.
I am a registered nurse. That's what I do. I'm an infusion nurse. And that answers your question too, Marissa Jotes. So I have 4 children, 4 amazing, wonderful children. Yes, they are my everything. And Marissa, you're asking what kind of nursing I'm into, how long have I been a nurse, and why did I choose nursing? So I've been a nurse for 12 plus years, and I'm currently an infusion nurse. I started off as a telemetry nurse, did some ICU nursing, and now I'm doing home infusions, and it's very flexible. I really love it. It works with my family schedule. Now, why did I choose nursing? That's such a deep question, Marissa. I can tell you right now that nursing was inspired by the loss of my only sister. It is a topic that sparks a lot of deep emotions, mostly sad and partly happy. So I would like to tackle this question in another video. Thank you, Marissa.
And friends, there are many more great questions that will be answered coming up in our next video, so continue to stay tuned. Yes, friends, my goal is to continue to answer your questions in my next videos to come.
So friends, I have my pan on low to medium heat, very important. And it's a non-stick pan, so it's going to be really easy to flip my crepes. Very important when you're cooking crepes. And I have about half a teaspoon of olive oil in here.
Now, to cook your crepes, you want your pan to be on low heat setting in order to prevent your crepes from burning. So now that our batter is ready, our pan is also warm. Pour a little amount of the batter into the pan and start spreading it out by gently tilting the pan so that the base of the pan is coated with the batter. And then cook it for about 2 minutes until you get that golden color. Flip it and voila! Your first crepe is almost done. Now when it's done, I fold it into 2 and then again fold it. This way you create pockets because I'm going to be stuffing these crepes to finish cooking lunch for the children. I'm going to be using some cabbage, so I made a slaw using white cabbage, some carrots shredded, a little bit of shitor, and I used my shitor that doesn't have a lot of heat for the children. And then I also added some scallions just now. I added some salt, little bit of vinegar, crushed black pepper, and also sardines. It is some hard times, so it's great to use your canned goods. And there you have it. Lunch is served. And just take a look at how gorgeous these crepes are. And the filling was just so complimentary. It was perfect. The children absolutely love it. So this is what I mean by the pockets. So I take a little bit of this very delicious filling and I fill the pockets up into the crepes and a little bit of mild shitor on the side. Something to wash down this gorgeous lunch. Yummy.
What a satisfying lunch. Quick and easy, very simple, easy ingredients to get your hands on. You and your family will absolutely love this recipe, and I hope that you can try it. Please stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you for spending time with me today. And as always, make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen.